Hello, beautiful Pisces. Welcome to your reading. If you're new here, I am Divine Light, and I'm so happy you have joined me here today. In this reading, we will dive into the energies of your next 4 weeks with the material overview, money, career, success, opportunities. We're going to look into what's coming your way. And if you go on to enjoy this message, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. That way we can continue to grow and shine together. We're going to start out with your coffee cup, then move on to your tarot. We're going to have a detailed one this time. And also, I have a card here. Let's open up the coffee cup and see the card. I didn't look at what the card is before I put it into this oracle. And let's see what the card and the messages. This is going to set the tone. We have, okay, a King of Wands. This is something that you're passionate about. Maybe you don't even have a passion at this moment that you want to pursue. But we have right now a lunar eclipse in Pisces. It's your timeline again. And it is extremely effective timeline. And I feel like here, if there's something, anything holding you back, you're going to burn it away with this energy of the lunar eclipse, the full moon. You're going to just drop it. And you're celebrating right here. You see this three, kind of reminds me of Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups energy. Three of Pentacles teamwork. Actually, maybe you have support. Even if you don't have support, this can be spiritual support you're going to get. And you're going to be dropping that like a hot potato, whatever is holding you back. And because you're dropping up whatever is holding you back, something amazing, a new passion coming forth, okay? We have a new guide here for you. There's a new guide in town and they want to connect. Okay, this can be also the new guide coming in to your life so it can help you pursue your passions and desires. Can be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, full-on leader basically, someone established, someone creative, someone passionate who has entrepreneur spirit, okay? So let's see. You will need a candle, matches, or a lighter. You can do actually this ritual. Light a candle facing east and say, Spirit guide, come to me, send me signs or a signal for me to see, vision, protection, and courage. Whatever it may be, I'm open to guidance, so mote it be. Remember to keep your eyes peeled. The signs, symbols, and synchronicities can present themselves to you in all sorts of ways during this timeline. And look out for random thoughts that pop into your head. The things may instantly align and plans can be delayed or canceled. Okay, that's important as well because the lunar eclipse can cause this kind of like a deletion, cancellation, a renewal of some things, or like I feel like it's about letting go of what doesn't serve you more of. Be open to intuitively decoding the way these magical messages are being sent to you. And Pisces, you are the high priestess. I feel like you are highly connected to intuitive guidance and spiritual guidance. You will know what that means when it shows up, okay? When we get to your coffee cup, I already see a person right there on the bottom, like a blonde wig, or can be even like a fur hat this person is wearing. Their eyes, like very dark eyes. They're looking into your soul here. Kind of reminds me maybe a shaman. I don't know if you're working with a shaman or someone who has spiritual connections. But this thing is though, the animalistic nature, the fur hat that he's wearing, this person's connected to the nature, okay? Because the people who live in the nature usually have an exchange of energy with, for example, if they see, like, I don't want to get into details, but they feed the world, they feed the earth, and the earth feeds them back, and they take the certain things, the dying things, and they just transform into something. Nothing goes to waste, okay? And this person is a person of nature. And when it comes to nature, the groundedness can be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn showing up here for you. And you're going to connect with the energy, and I see a ring right there. This can even be someone that you have maybe legal bond. Can be marriage, can also be like a contract that you have. And the best part of it is they have a very light aura. So this person might even have like a very good attraction power. Maybe whatever they need, they immediately source it, okay? And the best part is you're going to benefit from that. the timeline wise, the 4th week time it shows up, and I see even like a tree bark, like a talking tree here. And the talking tree, the elder tree, is actually representative of groundedness and long-term financial security. So this person might already have that kind of like a connection or creation, and that's going to be, they're going to inspire you to create, do the same thing for yourself, create the same thing for yourself. That's in the 4th week timeline showing up. The 1st week I see new, actually, oh, you can see there's a lady right there. She has a flower she's holding right close to her face, and the flower, these little bubbles, usually represents actually thought bubbles. So exactly like it says in the book, you might really receive inspirations. The thought bubbles, little bits of thoughts can come together, can create amazing, beautiful flower bouquet, which doesn't have to be a flower. This can be a money bouquet that you're going to be actually following that little inspiration, and it's going to start creating resources for yourself, for your projects. I see that feminine energy because we see this beautiful woman here. This is very like a sticking out. So feminine energy is the creative energy, so it might require you to use your creative powers here to not only receive the inspiration, follow the inspiration. Maybe even after following it, you need to come up with creative ideas, okay? Or you might be already receiving creative ideas. The first thing you can do, note them down, because our minds are not notebooks. They cannot really hold many information at once. So write them down, because they're going to open up a new pathway here directly on the 2nd week. I feel like some of you might be even getting inspired to, there's a hanger here. Maybe hang your resume up somewhere. If you're looking for a new job, hanging up somewhere can mean maybe posting on a website, or sending like to certain companies like that you're getting inspired to. Maybe ads coming in the mail and you're seeing it. Oh, this looks cute. Let me send an email. Kind of energy coming to you. So keep working on that, because it seems like here the pathways are opening. There are 2 pathways even opening back to back, and they're going to be satisfying, because I see right here within the end of the 2nd week, you might be even dancing, okay, receiving something that will really make your get excited. Another thing I see here within the 4th, no, this is the 3rd week, the beginning of the 3rd week, I see there's a man standing right there, and he has like here, he has something in his hand. This kind of reminds me of a metal rod, okay? And he has like this tongs in his hand, like, you know, they form glass when they're making glass ware in like a workshops. They hold the glass with like this protective things. So something like that this person is working on, picking out that piece, and kind of looks like a reversed R, okay? So this can, looks like an H also when I look at in their hand. H can be related to the project that you want to start, can be maybe hair, or R can be also related to something. And this person is holding it very gently in their hand. So it seems like, because I have the fire here, the King of Wands, this can be a very big thing, a very fiery thing that will require you to have a proper equipment. And this can be in the literal sense. Maybe you're working on cosmetics, maybe you're producing your cosmetic line, which requires you to have gloves and all that stuff, like in a laboratory. This can be an art form that requires this kind of like a protective gear. This can be a job that requires that kind of a thing. And another thing I feel, this can be like a burning, scorching hot thing that requires you to have maybe even like a financial layout before you jump into it. Maybe this requires you to have a business plan before you start it, okay? It requires caution at first, because it's like a hot potato, and it seems like it's gonna cool down. But there is a big man here who's wearing a hat, okay? There's another one behind it. So these people might be the ones that are actually taking care of it, taking it apart, handling it, noting it down. And I see there's a house roof forming here for some of you. This can be about moving to a new home, buying a new home. So it can indicate that, yes, you're going to do this thing, and I even see someone here looks like kind of like a Charlie Chaplin. It is going to be fun, but before stepping into it, maybe you need to read the fine print very well, because it can turn into a very scorching hot thing that becomes really hard to hold. Okay. Towards the fourth week, I see here kind of reminds me initially that I see like an elephant's trunk right here, the leg and the trunk right there. So it can turn into something, a long-term investment, if you actually like go through the papers and details very carefully. Okay, make sure that you are actually creating something stable here. Another thing I feel, some of you might be really like working with a group with some very important project that you need to keep it very safe and protected, and maybe even like if this is like a server that you have, maybe you need to have a copy of it. Maybe server is going to go down. Can be something like that as well. But I see there's a dog here smiling. So you're actually, the dog indicates the loyalty of the project to you. So you're going to have like a backup probably somewhere. I see a letter M here. Kind of looks like letter E as well. Again, M. Double M here, Miriam. And this can mean maybe Mary, Matthew, someone's first name or the last name. And they're like looking like a stick person here. They're trying to, maybe in this space, they're trying to like separate things, because like I see their hands are like looking like dividers. Maybe this is like something that is got complicated, and this person is actually trying to put this in order. The best part of it is this is going to work out for you, because you have glasses right here. This is going to be maybe even if this is something in your hand that you're trying to understand, you're trying to figure out, maybe this is something that you're not used to. This person is going to really turn this into bite-sized pieces, so you can actually take care of it little by little. And like I said, I see there's a person here with a big hat. Kind of looks like someone who has like a pipe in his mouth. Can indicate maybe a professor, someone knowledgeable, someone a higher guidance right there, up there, actually like going to guide this project into something becoming a long-term structure. Okay, let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. And I see a clean saucer here. There's a horse head right there. You might receive something very soon, a good news, something satisfying, and your desire has not much time. It's coming forth and it's flowing really easily. Another thing, this is actually coming to me, is maybe your desire is looking like something massive that you need to do, massive work, an amazing leap, whatever it is. But it seems like it just requires you to change one tiny thing. Maybe the way that you're doing the things, it might require you to do something tiny bit different, not massively. Like if you're in a certain angle, maybe you need to just change it 1 degree, and that will really get you to your destination. Like the ship, right? With a ship, actually, if you're off 1 degree, you'll end up on the other side of the world. So that's the thing here. I see crescent moon can be actually representative of a legal thing also resolving on your behalf. I see someone here looking like very greedy, and I feel like they're also getting like lost in this legal thing, or this approval, this upgrade that you're going to be getting. Another thing I mentioned, we have the lunar eclipse right now, and this can also be a person. This is the 4th week, but I feel like here this kind of big events, their effects actually keep going forward. They don't just stop in 1 second. The next day, the thing doesn't. It affects our energy 100% following a couple weeks. So it seems like here this person can be someone who is in your life attached to you, pulling you down, maybe even blocking the blessing to come to you, or maybe they are they're feeling like they're in competition with you. Seems like they're detaching. Okay, they're going to be detaching as well with this lunar eclipse energy. They're going to be also falling out of your sight, as a competition, out of your life. Let's get into your tarot now. If you have a specific desire, question, intention, if something that you want to know, just focus on that one. What I see, I'm going to show you. I see the Page of Swords here. I see the World card here, ending a cycle. And the Wheel of Fortune is also indicative of a cycle. Ace of Wands here, indicative of a new passion. So the thing is, end of a cycle. Now we're at that time with the lunar eclipse. This is an end of a cycle, that the shedding off what doesn't serve you anymore. It's a beautiful energy. And it seems like this is also going to bring you a new passion. We have the King of Wands here as your card coming. You're going to be following something that you're passionate about. There you go, Death card. This actually shows the recent past. So something might have been already came to an end for you. And death has a sudden meaning. So this is something happened suddenly, unexpectedly. You wanted this thing maybe to work out, but seems like it didn't really work out. It was the end of the timeline here, okay? When we original tarot, what we see is there's a king lying on the ground, but there is actually a little prince there. So there's like a change of structure. So the prince can also sit on the throne, even though he's young. So there's something new. Oh, the judgment, guys. So this is amazing because it seems like here you'll get the chance to reset everything. So whatever has happened, you didn't only like put an end to it, or this was maybe the death card was your intention that you wanted this thing to end, and you didn't really end it just that. You also made sure that there's no resentments behind. You said, you know what, I am done with this situation. I'm done with playing small maybe. Now I'm forgiving all the past things, whatever has happened. Now I'm looking into the future. I'm going to focus on creating an amazing life for myself. Exactly. The star is your current manifestations, the things that you truly want to have in your life, and the things that are actually going to belong to your future, the positive things, okay? And the past, it seems like here maybe it started in a way that was a little bit painful beginning, but then seems like you evolved immediately, really fast, okay? Let's see what the present holds for you. The Page of Swords, she wants to come here and say, follow the bright ideas, okay? They're going to lead you to become the king, the queen, and the leader of your heart's desire and create your heart's desire passion. So follow the ideas. The things might actually show up in intellectual way at first. It doesn't have to show up only in a passionate, emotional way, okay? We have the Chariot here. The things are going to accelerate when you start to recognize first the idea. I have a bright idea and this is a good idea. I need to write this down. It is going to make sense to me. And the Chariot comes forward as soon as you put it on the paper. I feel like the Chariot is going to be your delivery. Okay, this can even be maybe you're expecting something to come in the mail, but it's been taking so long. It's gonna get like delivered the next moment you start. Okay, I have my thing. Maybe this is about actually. Another thing with the Page of Swords is communication. Maybe you communicate your ideas. Okay, when you start to communicate your ideas, you're going to start to have accelerated results coming in. And this is showing up really soon. Ace of Cups is your heart's desire, guys. Whatever is something that you're desiring that is going to be emotionally fulfilling. And not only emotionally fulfilling, I feel like because this is a material thing, so you're not only desiring something that will make you happy, I feel like this is also going to have like a material gain to you, okay? In the present moment, you might even get like an offer because you see the cup is like looking like it's being offered to you. You might really get something, hits the spot basically, okay? Can be a beautiful job offer which will satisfy you, coming really fast. It is going to make sense, is going to actually help you maybe even let go of the past really soon, fast, okay? Let's see what the future holds. Seven of Pentacles can be after you get the offer, start working in there. Maybe you might not really start seeing results right away. You might not get a promotion in the first 2-3 weeks. Okay, it might take maybe 6 months. Okay, and 7 months without the Seven of Pentacles, even though this is for the next 4 weeks. So it can create some doubt within you. Okay, you might have, I planted all these seeds. Did I do the right thing? Maybe I should have planted a squash instead of tomatoes. You might have that kind of ideas. It doesn't have to be like a food that you're planting. But the thing is, the Empress shows up to grow them faster because she's the Mother Earth. So it seems like here, there's going to be a nurturing energy coming forward and helping you to see the results faster. This can be a Taurus or a Libra. This can be a feminine character who knows how to grow things, or maybe even help you put your things in order. Another thing here is from doubt to creativity, you can move forward. Okay, you might actually say, you know what, instead of me, let me stop worrying about this thing. I know things are coming. Maybe I should just focus on the things that I love doing, my passions, my heart's desires, and other things that I have on my desire list. And when you do, Knight of Wands galloping towards you, bringing fast things. Okay, the things are going to be coming really fast. Another thing I see on the bottom, 7 of Wands, I see 7 of Wands as a positive sign. You know why? Because you are up on the hill. So you're going to achieve success. You might even get some people, like you see the sticks are below you. They're not like on your level. So you might even get some people, oh no, we want that too. That kind of like an energy. This can be like a very valuable position or financial gain that you're going to have that other people are going to want a piece of it. But you are accomplished already. You're on a higher level. I don't feel like they're going to be able to take it away or intervene. It's yours. It's meant for you, okay? Beautiful energy I feel with this King of Wands. This is fire. We have the salamanders on the background. His wand is grounded on earth here on the desert. So meaning it's not only having a passion, you're going to get the chance to really ground that onto the earth. You're going to find a way to make this happen. This can be through contemplation. So when you pause on a reflection, do not waste that moment with regret. Just try to come up with the ideas. Okay, I made this thing. How can I grow this better? Okay, asking the right questions is very important because the universe is always listening and always answers. Let's see your spirit animal that wants to help you. We have ant spirit. I feel like this is also fire energy, time to collaborate. I've seen that in the booklet. We have 3 people dancing together. I said 3 of Cups, but this is also 3 of Pentacles energy coming with 3 together. So I don't remember which page it is. Oh, okay. It just opened up. Okay, great. So you see the 3 of like these are wearing some masks here. So masks kind of tells me that these people do not have to be the people that you know. You can meet them along the journey. Okay. But the thing is though, they're like a copy of each other. You need to be aligning with them, okay? The styles, the patterns, the desires, something has to align, okay? Let's see an activation. Let's activate something within you so you can really get what you're desiring faster. And you can call upon the ant spirit. Another thing with the ant spirit is a fire ant. Like I said, it is actually passion. It is representative of passion energy. So you can come together again with a people have the same passionate ideas as you. We have 2 ants, by the way, here. Doesn't have to be 3. We have belief. Let's activate your belief to yourself and to your desires and it's their possibility. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and strong connection to source. So you can even come up with an affirmation saying, I believe whatever I desire wants me more. I believe that I can achieve what I desire. I can manifest what I desire. I can attract what I desire immediately. Okay? All right, my beautiful, that's all for today. I would like to thank you for joining me and I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hey, beautiful, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.